I kind of loved the idea. I'd been part of a process like that from the other side, and I was quite interested in being in the participant seat. You're sort of handing over a piece of yourself for somebody else to interpret, which is in some ways really interesting and really, exciting in that way, but it makes you feel quite exposed. My workplace was a very busy, very noisy, quite chaotic environment, and so I was very much used to people in and out and lots of interruptions and lots of chatting and lots of background noise. And then I went into a situation where I was by myself in silence a lot of the time, and the contrast of that was quite an adjustment. I remember noticing that there were sort of layers, I think, to feeling lonely. So not all of it was about actually talking to people, but just having other people around in the environment you're in, even if you're not interacting with them. I missed that a lot. I think it was more, for me, the unexpected small things that I noticed at that time. So I expected to miss my family and I expected to miss seeing my friends. Those seemed like obvious things to miss, but it was the other small things, I think, that were noticeable. It sort of felt like meeting someone you've met before in a way, because you can see something you understand and resonate with. There was a bit right at the end where the performer just sort of walked away and through the crowds and nobody sort of paid any attention to her. And I remember thinking that's exactly how Oxford is, and it's something that I'm very conscious of, is that it can be quite a lonely city and people come and go a lot and they often feel very, very much invisible, I think. If you don't want to be lonely, then what do you want, and what does the connection bit mean and what does that look like? And it doesn't necessarily mean being with lots of people anywhere all the time, It's like, who do you want to be with and in what way and what makes it meaningful, I suppose. And so I don't think I've entirely worked that out yet, but it's a good question to ask. There was part of me, even for the first one, that wanted to have my name on it, but I was nervous, I think. And then I decided I wanted to have my name on the second one. I think I'm just trying to, take some responsibility for changing things that I'm not happy with. Even if it's scary and I don't know what the outcome will be. I don't want to be invisible. And, I have some choices about when I choose not to be. I can choose to do something that makes me more visible. And that maybe is one small contribution to changing a feeling of isolation. When videos started to come out, seeing quotes and things that people had said, I think you recognise that there's a lot of shared experience and a lot of familiarity in what other people are saying. And it sort of felt like you were getting to know people a bit, but you'd actually never met them. And there's still part of me that would like to see them, to actually meet them at some point. Just because, I don't know, it feels like you shared something that was quite unique.